Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. You have to love yourself. Ladies, I'm going to tell you what. And this is a real issue I see with a lot of women, which is why a lot of women have trouble getting that really good man. See, a lot of y'all meet a good man. A lot of y'all meet a sharp man. And, but y'all will come up with every reason in the world not to deal with that sharp man. But it really comes down to one thing. You don't love yourself enough to think you deserve that sharp man. Seriously. I'm going to tell you what, ladies. I talked about getting with the top man in my last podcast, right? Now, ladies, here's the thing, though. First of all, a lot of y'all say that, but y'all know if y'all actually presented with that top man, you wouldn't know what to do. You would be scared. You would find everything wrong with him. And it ain't so much something's wrong with that man. You don't love yourself to think you even deserve that top man. Indeed, that's why a lot of women, a lot of y'all know it. And if not you in particular, don't tell me you don't know at least one woman who does this. Get with that knucklehead guy because of low self-esteem. You don't think you look good enough. You don't think your body is tight like that or looking like some IG model. You might not like your complexion. You don't like your hairstyle. It's something about you don't love. And then, you know what? It hurts you because then when you meet that guy, that good guy, he got everything going on, and you even check hard, you test him, everything. You say, hey, this guy's legitimate. You don't really, because you don't love yourself, you don't want to get with him, but you'll get with that bum because deep down, since you don't love yourself, you think that's what you deserve. And that's a problem. Ladies, I'm going to tell you something now. And I don't care what any guy say. I don't care about that whole number system. At the end of the day, you just have to love yourself. In fact, let me say something about that number system. Don't get caught up in it. Don't get caught up in it. Beauty is subjective. One man might call you a dime. The other man call you a one. Well, first of all, focus on the men who call you a dime. But really get off of it, period. Love yourself. Feel good about yourself. How do you do that? You know what? One, keep yourself in good shape. Keep yourself in good shape. Now, I know a lot of women actually work out. Shoot, let's be real. A lot of women listen to my body game videos more than some of the men do. Because all the gyms I've been members of, there's been plenty of women there. Well, actually, no, there was actually one gym that had more men. Just one. And the women usually came there just to pick up on the men. But every other gym usually have a ton of women in there working out hard. All the gyms in my area I deal with or have dealt with, always had a ton of women working out, running, doing everything. So first of all, put yourself in the best shape. You got as much control. Yeah, you know what? You might not have that big old butt dunk or the big old breasts, but every man don't like big breasts. And there are plenty of men, as long as you're in decent shape, they don't want a big old butt dunk on you. One of the things is don't worry about what the next woman is doing. Yeah, they're getting a lot of attention, but there's probably some guys paying attention to you. I've talked to, over decades, I've talked to different women, different body shapes and everything. I can't think of one who didn't have a guy coming after. Not one. I don't care what the body shape was. Now, I will say this, though. Don't let yourself get grossly out of shape, but do that for health because that's another thing of loving yourself. You're going to stay in your best shape. You're not going to eat or punish your body, use drugs, alcohol, smoke, and all of that. You're not going to hurt your own body because you feel good about yourself. You feel good about yourself. So that's the main thing. Take care of yourself. But then your mental attitude. You know what, ladies? Look, I had to say this. I know some of y'all have been rejected. All of y'all have been rejected at least once. Okay. Y'all got to take a page from men in it. You know how many times even the most notorious players, like serious womanizers, have gotten rejected more than once. One thing with men, only time we get bothered by rejection is when it's too constant. If we get rejected every now and then, we're just we just shake it off. we shake our shoulders and brush it off our shoulders. Now, yeah, it's a problem if it's a constant rejection. Now, if you get a constant rejection, I would say this. You have to really do some work on yourself, because if you're getting constantly rejected by men, the only thing you have in common, only thing those men have in common with you is you. And it might not be how you look. In fact, one of the things I found with a lot of women that have trouble, I can't think of one time I looked at a woman and it was a physicality. I've known women who might have been physically handicapped and they had men. So it's not necessarily the physicality. It's usually the attitude, and you can change the attitude. And that's another thing. I mean, and that's the main thing. I talked about the physicality. Yeah, you can look nice and all of that, but you just got to feel good about yourself. You on this planet, and no, everybody ain't going to love you. They don't need to. They don't need to. I don't care who the person is. Everybody ain't going to love you. And yeah, you might have been hurt. Well, we all been hurt. When you get hurt, you learn from it. Seriously, ladies, you got to learn from it. And I know it's tough. And you know what? Say you had that type of pain that's come deep, maybe from parents, some childhood stuff. And you know what? I know I don't have to recommend this to you, but I just got to put it in the record for saying it. Therapy. Get therapy. Do whatever if you got some issues, get whatever therapy you got to get. Talk to whoever you got to talk to, a therapist, a spiritual leader, whatever, a very good friend who's going to give you some real tough love. Everything. But everything I'm saying is all about loving yourself. You got to feel good about yourself. All right? You're breathing. Somebody on this plane loves you. It might just be a relative or something. You know what? That's good. Parents, that's good. And trust me, and like I said, about men, I can't think of any woman. I can't think of one. Even some women that I didn't personally find physically attractive who didn't have some guy interested in her. Somebody loves you. And then, you know what? Understand that. Just focus on that person, right? So that's on the outside, but it still comes down to loving yourself. Do what you can to feel good about yourself. Get the therapy you need to get. Do the activities that you're good at. Look in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm breathing. Seriously, I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I'm doing some things in life, and a lot of y'all are doing some things in life. Focus on that. You have to, seriously, because here's the bottom line. If you don't love yourself, you're not going to find that top man, that good man, everything. Because you're going to sabotage yourself. You know what, you ain't even going to be receptive to him, because you're going to say to yourself, I'm not good enough for him. Now, understand something, truly loving yourself too, you ain't going to be all cocky and conceited or all of that, like, I'm the bomb. That's not loving yourself. When you really love yourself, you're at peace, you're connected, and you just be you. All right? Always remember that, ladies. Always remember that. So anyway, I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.